Hey guys, before we get started, I want to tell you about our champion partners, including our Hall of Fame partners, Greg Vet Hospital, Hicks Chicks, J&J Flooring and Natural Stone, Kenny Chesney's Blue Chair Bay Rum, Concordia Bank and Trust, and GoMart. Go visit these partners and all the champion partners you see on the screen right now. Make sure to do business with them and tell them Miss Lou Champion sent you.
It's time!
Oh yeah, it's time for Miss Lou Champion Sports Talk.
I knew these two guys when I had hair.
For me, it was just all about being coachable, being approachable, being a good team guy, and being what I'm supposed to be when I'm supposed to be.
Where were they getting the hair from?
I think they took it from his lower back.
Okay.
And they moved it to the top.
With me, Ronnie Calhoun, and the legend, Joey Martin. It's entertaining, informative, and sometimes a little crazy. So sit back and enjoy the show. All right, guys, we are back with another week with my man, Joey Martin.
Glad to be
Miss
here.
Lou
as
Champion
always.
Sports Talk. That's it, baby. How are you?
I'm good. We got close.
We are getting close, man. It's we're already halfway through August. This is crazy.
Yeah. Got a real game next Friday.
Yeah, this is it,
Yes,
man.
at Bowling Green. So that's man.
Well, we are, as always, we're driven by Sango GMC. Visit our buddy Mark Sanguinetti and his champion team over in Winsboro for all of your new and used car needs. We're also brought to you by Greg Veterinarian Hospital, Hicks Chicks, J&J Flooring and Natural Stone, Concordia Bank, GoMart, Sabrina Dore Agency, Miss Lou Family Dentistry, and all of the awesome partners that you'll see on the screen throughout the show, including the Concordia Center.
Thank you, sir.
So, we got a champion show lined up for you guys today. We'll be joined by Natchez High head football coach, our buddy Steve Davis, along with seniors Cameron Morgan and Josh Barnes to talk about the upcoming season. So that'll be a lot of fun.
Will be fun.
We'll have them on in just a minute. But before we do that, I know we hadn't got into the season yet, but let's dive into the local sports.
Sure. And man, I don't remember it being, and of course I'm older, but being this hot this late in the year. I mean, I talked to several coaches and they're having a hard time dealing with it, with these new restrictions, which, I mean, you got to have them.
Well, Coach King hit on it a little bit
Right.
last week, talking about it's just smarter sometimes too, you know.
Yeah. But and on the other end, I've got another coach telling me, well, it's not going to be much better when we're playing games, so they got to get acclimated to it.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
It's true. One of those deals.
That's it.
So we'll start off with a little softball. ACCS is 4-7. They lost to Silliman in a tough game Monday. Audrey Jeanette hit her third home run of the season.
Oh,
so
wow.
good for her. They play Park Lane Monday, and then they go to Cathedral Tuesday. That starts district for both AC and Cathedral. Cathedral's 1-6, which we knew they'd have a tough time with the seniors. They lost, but they're going to play Capaya tonight. I wanted to mention a few of our youngsters. Track and field went up to AAU Junior Olympics up in Des Moines, Iowa.
Yeah.
And really performed well. You had Faraday 8th grader Jennifer Lele Thomas. She finished second in the triple jump. That's against all kind of 13-year-olds, so awesome for her. Ainsley Simmons, Monterey, sophomore. She finished 45th in the discus, which is saying a lot because you got hundreds of competition there, and she's got a bright future. Jathan Robinson, Badelia youngster, she did a good job. Carrie Lucy Lou Smith, she 8 under, did a good job. Charvay Gibson, she's just been unbelievable. She won the long jump for 17-18 and medaled in the triple jump. She's just a heck of an athlete. And we got about 3 or 4 of these kids from Concordia Parish and no track.
Yeah, I know.
I know I harp on that all the time, but it's just incredible.
Well, I mean, we just have to do better, and as a community, we've got to do better to give the kids the resources that other communities have.
Exactly.
Because we're seeing 2 things. We're seeing that, number one, they're active in it, and number one, that there's some talent around here.
Absolutely.
And if we can develop that talent, that might be the difference that gets them to the next level in their life. And they may end up teaching kids and coaching kids, and you never know, but I mean, you got to give them the opportunities to be able to.
And who knows who else it would bring out to try it.
Exactly.
Of course, our buddy Ed Ray Jackson does a great job with this track club.
Yeah.
And getting these kids ready and just performing.
Yeah,
Absolutely great.
And Kelly Thomas over here in Natchez does a wonderful job with them too. So yeah. Is that all the?
That's all
What I love, our listeners may not know this, but what I love is whenever I could see your paper, but I can't cheat because of your handwriting.
You know what I tell people? If I can't read it, I make it up.
I'm trying to cheat to see where we're at, and I'm like, I don't even know where we're at.
I should have been a doctor, right?
I love it. Well, man, I appreciate it. Like I said, we'll have the football here shortly too, but I appreciate you keeping up with all the local sports. And we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back with Natchez High head coach Steve Davis and a couple of seniors.
Yeah.
Be right back after the quick break. Hey guys, Ronnie Calhoun here with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight, and I want to tell you about our awesome partners, Wardo's Po' Boys. Wardo's was created in honor of Alan Ward Granning III, fondly known by family and friends as Wardo. In 2019, the oldest brother of the tribe passed away unexpectedly. His remaining siblings and loved ones wanted to honor his memory in a special way. In 2022, Ward's family decided to combine the need for a sandwich shop in downtown Natchez with a desire to pay tribute to Ward's love of good friends, good times, and great food. Through blood, sweat, tears, and countless hours of hard work, Wardo's was born. So go visit Wardo's today at 309 North Broadway Street in Natchez, where the po' boys are so good, you'll swear you're in Cajun country. All right, guys, we are back, and joining us today is Natchez High football coach, our buddy Steve Davis. How are you, man?
Man, I'm fine. Hot. I'm hot, but I'm fine, Got to stay hydrated.
That's it, brother. You brought a couple of seniors out here with you today. We've got Josh Barnes and Kendrell Washington with us today.
Yes, sir. Two of my guys, we'll be leaning on very, very heavily this year, and I'm actually looking forward to these guys having one heck of a season.
Well, I'll take the first question and lead us into this, if you don't mind, Joe. Why don't you give us a little intro on them and tell us a little background and about these guys as players and as humans.
Okay, I'll start with Josh. Just because he wears number 3, he's a running back, pistol kind of like hybrid safety type guy for us. Starting running back, very hard worker. He also power lifts for us. One of my team captains this year. Josh is going to give me everything that he has. Very likable kid. Well, I shouldn't say kid. Young man. We got to get away from that kid.
I wonder if they get mad at us when we say that.
Probably.
You get older,
right. You get older, right? You call everybody a kid, and we're looking for big things out of Josh, as I said. Sitting right here next to me, to my left, wearing number 4. Mr. Washington, he's a 4-year starter. He's played everywhere in the secondary. We're going to use him on the offensive side of the ball some this year. He's going to be that guy wherever their best wideout goes, he'll travel. So we're going to put that on him and make sure everything is good.
No pressure.
So, like I say, he's another kid. Young man, very, very likable, This senior class is actually one of my favorite classes because, off the field, they all do things right.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to actually coaching them this year, and I'm going to really hate to see them go.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that, man. Joe, you want to dive in for us?
It seems like you've got more players going both ways this year. It's kind of unusual for a 5A, right?
Yes, numbers are down for us. I don't think we have 50 kids on the roster right now. So it's hard to get kids out. Some say we work too hard. Some say it's the heat. But, you know, I'm one, you know, Josh let me tell you, I believe that you have to earn everything. You have to work, you know, you have to get in the weight room, condition your bodies. You can't just show up on, like, you know, Friday nights and think that the Vicksburgs and the Summeralls, Brookhavens, you know, they going to just lay down. So we have to be mentally and physically ready to play ball.
Yeah, I
Josh?
mean that I was just gonna say that's like life, though, right? I mean, you can't show up at any point in life and expect to win. You got to be prepared for no matter what it is, because whoever you show up against,
They're prepared.
they're gonna be prepared. So it doesn't matter whether it's sports or life or whatever it is.
Now, Josh, being a senior, how's it different for you this year?
You know, it's just, for me, really and truly, like Coach said, being the team captain, being the team leader, I've been doing this since I came to high school. So, like, being around the guys, everybody that I grew up with, basically, we all should have a connection. That's what make a team. But right now, I don't know if we got that, but like Coach said, I always come work. I put the team before myself. I put the team on my back.
That's awesome.
So, like, you know, that all just come together. That's why, you know, I'm a team captain. And so, like, being a senior, it just make me feel like I don't know about it nothing, because I put my all into it. You see what I'm saying? So, like, it's like everything that I do it with a purpose and a passion, because I love the game of football.
Good stuff. Kendrell, how about you? How's it different for you?
I just say senior year different because, like, it's like one last shot. Your last high school, mom, you gotta go big, go hard, leave some, like, a legacy on your name people can remember, and just teach the younger guys that's coming up.
That's good.
And I almost forgot, he's a defensive captain, so, you know, he's also one of those guys. Last year we had a defensively led team, and so we're going to be very, very young. So I'm actually counting on him and Anthony Givens to actually lead the secondary linebackers, those guys. So, you know, he has a whole lot on his shoulders, but I do know he can get it done.
Well, and you know, I'm sure you've conveyed this to them, but I mean, you're just one guy, and you've got your other coaches who, you know, it's a small group. When you talk about coaches, you got to have coaches on the field. You got to have those leaders on the field that are. I heard Josh say something a minute ago that I started kind of snickering at, because it sounded like a coach. He's like, I don't know if we got it right now. It was almost like he was. All right, y'all gonna have to step up. We're gonna see.
He probably get it from me, because that's something, you know.
I like that.
We have pieces.
Challenge.
We have pieces, and, you know, we're still trying to fit those pieces to become a team. So, you know, trying to get the younger guys to buy into what we've always done, because, you know, we are young. So, you know, these guys plus the other seniors that I have, you know, they have to be leaders, you know, on the field. They have to be vocal. I'm gonna say this right quick. I'm gonna probably get out of script, but he and I got into it one day during practice. Coach made a call, and we're in the red zone going over, like, you know, red zone stuff. He was like, "That ain't what you about this," and I'm like, "Nah, you just do what we tell you." But I like the fact that he understands what's actually going on, and his head is in it. And even though he's playing corner, he's coaching the safeties, and he's coaching our pistol. So, I mean, you know, stuff like that happens. But you know, just to tell him, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. So, you know, I fuss, but I like it.
Well, I tell people in businesses I do or anything else like that, I'm like, I love passion. And we could disagree all day long. I love it. As long as we do it in a certain manner or whatever,
Right.
It's all good. But I love that pushback, that back and forth. It's like, I love asking why, and I love people to ask me why.
That's it.
It needs to make sense, right?
I actually get a little frustrated, so it may come off wrong, but, you know, I have to go back home and I have to think, and I'm just like, okay, let me fix that.
Yeah.
Now, you had 3 or 4 games last year. Y'all lost by a touchdown or less. So is that a big point this year? Finish strong?
That is a big point. We've been doing we had problems last year, like, you know, red zone. We left a lot of points on the field. Offensively, we put the defense in some bad situations. Some of that was me gambling, you know, on, like, 4th down. But we've been trying to fix what ails us in the red zone already. With the weapons we have on offense, I feel like focusing on that right now, when we do get down there, we won't be leaving points on the board.
What do you guys think as players, like whenever you hear that and it's like we lost X amount of one-score games or whatever, do you agree that it's probably like some of that is mentality? Probably not all of it, but some of it is like we just got to finish stronger?
That's really what it. That's really what it is. Cause like most of the games we lost last year, it was because ain't no team just come and beat us. Probably about just one team. But every game we lost last year because of like just a mistake that we did. We going wrong and getting a call or something like that. We just jump outside, so we mess ourselves up. And one bad thing in the beginning of the game messed us up for the rest of the game.
Yeah. What you think, Jay?
Same thing you said. Like, as soon as something happened, the whole team just implode, and we like, now we got to do this, now we got to do that. So it's just like everybody being shambles all over the place. And so it's either we put the defense in a bad spot, and they like on the 15-yard line trying to stop them already gassed out, or it's either we in a bad spot trying to score when you can't score.
Yeah, so it sounds like it's not like it's not the competitiveness that's missing. It's like you just got to figure out how to dial in and keep that focus throughout the 4 quarters. Because the drive is there, it sounds like, and the will to win is there. It's just that focus, that attention to detail for 4 quarters is what it sounds like.
We play hard, you know.
Yeah.
It's like I say, it'll be like what game was that? We had to stop. I'm trying to remember, and we jump off sides. And
I think it was Laura.
Laura, yeah. And I mean, everybody's on the sideline hollering, you know, don't move, and your end jumps offside. You give them a first down, and now they go down and score. You know, you lose the game 22-17.
Yeah.
So, you know, stuff like that is what, you know, we've been trying to fix. We've been trying to focus.
And you know, you've heard it a million times, but it's like, don't let the same play. If you get beat on a play, don't let that same play beat you over and over and over again.
Right.
You got to have amnesia. You got to forget about it, move on. But yeah, that's a good honest take, and that's every team has to go through that, and it starts with the seniors too.
Yes, sir.
So how do you get ready for a game, Josh?
Usually, for starters, go to sleep early. No distractions. I tell my mom I love her, but I can't talk to nobody during that period of time. I just gotta be myself and just go over plays in the locker room or like while we eating. Talk to our quarterback about the plays. Make sure we got a connection before the game start. Make sure I look good so I can feel good to play good.
I like that. How about you, Kendrell?
Really, like on Thursday, you know, we do walkthroughs, so I just visualize play like on game day. Coach say close your eyes and try to imagine you in that play. So I just be on the back of the bus. I watch film, look at the position of the corner, close my eye, and like I'm in the play and the game start, I'm ready. I can just know how to play from the formation. So it really ain't too much to it.
And that first game's so big. I mean, you lost to Vicksburg overtime last year, so it's big to get off to a good start this year, obviously. Huh?
It is. Vicksburg they've become a little mini rivalry up 6-1. Talking to Coach Lacey, you know, that's a game, you know, we're going to start off every year just as long as I'm here. He and I, so, you know, we've, and it's crazy going into year 5, we're 2-2, and we've beaten them there twice, and they've beat us here twice. and both games, and really all the games have been one score, and, you know, they've been some really tough games, but they actually set the tone for us. They're picked to be better this year, you know. They have a lot of guys who are getting offers and looks, which I always tell them, in order to be the best, you have to beat the best. So, you know, we like to open up and face them because now we'll know where we stand in 5A football.
And you were telling me earlier that the district looks a lot tougher this year too.
Yeah, the district. Of course, we got the reigning state champions, Brookhaven, who are they lost a lot, but they also bring back a lot. They're younger guys. They're like, you know, very, very talented. Yeah. JV guys that they brought up, you know, they saw action last year, and that pedigree, you know, that they have over there and how they work is actually something that's been sitting with me before we actually played them last year. We were down, 6 starters defensively? Yeah. So we went in basically playing with a JV squad last year. And I sat on the bench, and I'm watching us move, and I'm watching them move. And I told Coach Sidney Davis, who had saw me, like, Coach, man, you know, you don't look good. I didn't know at the time that I had the flu. So I found out after the game. So I'm like, they just move differently. Everything they do from pregame to getting warmed up, everything they did was just differently. And you saw that through the playoffs. You saw that versus West Point in state. So I'm like, they're the benchmark, because to me, beating them is something I always want to do. You know, so that's where we are. You know, we're trying to move differently. So our thing for this year is be different. We're going to be different.
Yeah.
Even with the low numbers, we will be different.
Well, and the low numbers thing had me thinking a minute ago. One of the things that you always hear, whether it's the high school career comes to an end or college or pro, whenever these guys' career ends, the thing that they always say is you hardly ever hear them talk about wins and losses. Whenever they talk about the things they missed, they always say they missed the locker room and they missed the guys. And you know, Coach is talking about smaller numbers, which probably you look around and you're like, all right, it's us. You know, we don't have the large numbers, it's us. So what does that locker room and the guys around you and you doing this with your peers, what does that mean to you?
It mean a lot, because at one moment it's gonna be gone. In a blink, you look up, you out of school in the real world. If you go to college and you step off in the field, so it really just different.
So it's like, for me, it's like most of them you basically grew up with since pre-K, kindergarten. You grew up with them, so you already got the relationship with them. So you know, it's like being with them or playing sports with them. You already know how they is, so you know. So like, you need to go and click it together and get everything right. Because being a senior, if you already with your peers, you need to go ahead and click and be like, hey, it's time. Now it's our senior year. No playing around or none of that, because like you said, it can all be gone in an instant. So when it's gone, it's time for you to be a man.
Yeah, and that's what you hear these guys and they're like, man, I just didn't realize when it was over. I was like, that's all they had ever known. They're like, man, what do I do now? I don't have like this team around me.
Right.
So just, I guess the reason that I wanted to hear those answers and bring that up is just is also as a reminder for you guys, just to enjoy this year too, and enjoy being around you guys and enjoy your team this year.
So
I tell them every year, before you know it, it's over with. And you be like, where did the season go? You know,
Yeah.
You look up and it's like, man, it's over with. No more blue and gold. It's time to move on.
Do you have a favorite athlete? Do you have a favorite athlete you like to follow?
I'd say Ezekiel Elliott.
Okay. About you, Kendrell?
I like a lot of people. I don't want to just point no fingers. I like a lot of them, I tell you.
Ezekiel Elliott, I wasn't expecting that. I hadn't heard that.
Right.
Is he still running the ball?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't know if he retired or not, but I know he's probably not active on the NFL roster right now.
He slowed down, step that age to get you a little bit. It's undefeated right now.
It is undefeated. It is that.
Oh man, what I like to do this sometimes is let y'all kind of put your coach hat on and you break down his game real quick, and then you break down his game real quick.
All right, so cool. Since the offense, since we're down in numbers, but we still like talented offense. Sometimes we can go slow, but sometimes we can speed it up and do tempo. So say it's we get a first down, Coach Sidney Davis, he'll be like, on the ball now. He'll call a quick play zone right now. Zone right. Then we'll just start gashing. If it's just working, we'll start gashing it. Then you have Coach Davis come in, tag some off of it, tag RP off of it. Then we can throw it to our senior receiver, Marion Moore. We can tag that. We can tag a bubble. We can do any of that off of runs. So we can just start tempo. Then we slow it down, and we can hard count. Go. Jump off sides, first down again.
I got you.
I really say, Coach, like, he the guy on defense when he plug in, make sure everything's still cleaned up. He even just call them crazy, that ain't gonna work. He gotta make sure it works. Like I say, Coach, he like to score points, but he gonna make sure the defense getting stopped.
Yeah.
Really, yeah, that's about it. He just plug in, keep everything straight, make sure it's still like everything good. Everybody doing their job, that's about it. Yeah, that's it.
You got a good staff?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yes, most definitely.
Marion's dad is the manager at the Vidalia Walmart.
Oh, okay.
He's a heck of a basketball player. Woo.
Yeah.
Huh.
And every time I see him, hey, tell him how good I was.
Tell them how good I was. Oh, man.
What about future plans for you guys? What are you planning, Josh?
Oh, so basically, I plan on graduating in December for football.
Okay.
So if that don't end up working out, then hopefully after school I get to go play. But if all in all that don't work out, you know, like Coach said, we growing up to be men, so at the end of the day you gotta have a plan. So it's something called, you know what a nuclear plant is?
I don't know if I'm familiar with that. What is?
The nuclear plant up
The
in PZ.
nuclear plant, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, up in Port Gibson.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you want to
Okay, you're looking.
Yeah, so like basically my mom, she already the supervisor up there, and they get paid very
Okay.
good. So by the time I get out of high school, if football don't work out, then that's just my second option.
Okay.
So, but as soon as I turn 18, I'm gonna get my TWIC card just in case that don't work out either. So I got different things.
I like it. Got some plans. I like that. What you got going, man?
Like you said, in December I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go to college play football. Probably major in business. But I know like I just wanna play football for real.
You have any colleges in mind, or you just kind of play it and see what happens?
I got a few offers right now, but like Coach said, I gotta go hard the first 3-4 games because most schools gonna come. So I'm gonna just do that and see who come, and I'll make a decision in December.
Yeah.
I've got to commend you, Steve, because you really look out for your players and really give them a lot of exposure, and you talk to coaches, college coaches about your kids, and then that doesn't happen everywhere.
It's on me to help these young men to actually get wherever they want to be. And I always tell them, man, look, I'm here, use me. I'm going to use my contacts, other coaches, you know. If it's football, we're going to get you there, you know. If it's the workforce, you know, we're going to sit down and talk. But every year, I always sit with my seniors and I say, look, you know, what's the plan? You know, this is what we're going to do. And I'm very open with them. You know, they'll tell you, because, you know, in 7 months from now, you're out in the real world. And you know, there's a mom that's going to shelter you anymore. There's a school that's going to shelter you. I'm not going to be there. So I want them to be ready to face what's going to come when they walk across that stage, because, you know, we all know, being older, you know, man, life is getting harder and harder, and you got to be ready. Because challenges will come each and every day. Yeah. So I feel like more than winning games is getting these guys ready for life.
Yeah, I love that. And kind of to tack on what you're saying and what you were saying with college, you guys are at a kind of a weird spot right now, because college has been the same way for years and years, and now you've got transfer portal, NIL, and all of that. And a lot of people don't talk about it, but I'm sure you've already seen this, Coach, but who is hurting the most is the high school kids. So what I want you guys to keep in mind is, if you're a high school, we're saying kid again, if you're a high school young man, at this point, the mindset might have to be slightly different. And it's no reflection of your skill, but the high school young men are having to go to sometimes those smaller schools and then show out there, and then they get to go to the bigger schools, because that's just the system that it is right now. The younger guys aren't getting the same amount of scholarship offers and stuff anymore. It's coming from transfers, so just keep that in mind. And you know, there's nothing wrong with that route, and there's a lot of examples of it out there already, where these guys are coming from these small schools. I mean, look at I say small school, but compared to where he's at in the SEC now, but the guy at Missouri, the running back, he's like one of the best running backs in the country. He was right there in Monroe. And so, you know,
we faced him his senior year.
Yeah.
And when I tell you, to see that man up close and in person because the year before he was playing linebacker. So they had another good running back. So when he comes in his senior year, I'm like, who is this kid right here? I mean, and to see how he goes from there, he goes to ULM to Missouri now. You know, it's just like, yeah, you know, you have to do that at times. So the opportunity is there, you know. My guys are getting looks, so we just have to start the season strong, make it happen. And my goal is always, if you want to go to college, I'm going to do all I can.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And I want you to go for free. Go for free and get paid.
Joey, we got time for just a couple more, and I always like to give you the last one, man. So I'll jump in right here and just say I always like to just ask character questions to young men and just see what it means to you. So what does it mean for you to represent your family and coach and your school and all of that when you're out in the community and all of that? What does that responsibility mean to you?
I mean, playing football for Natchez, it'd be a lot because you got to think about it. You go out in the community and do something crazy, they're going to call a coach because everybody know you from football. All over for watch, I just saw a man at Walmart, he knew my whole name. Like, he like, Kendrell. I like, yes sir, but you got to like be that man on the field and off the field. Like Coach preach that every day at practice. They football coaches, but they going to be dads too. Like they trying to make sure you good on our field because everything. Yeah, a lot happening in Natchez. So you got to be good on the field, off the field, and just stay out the way.
Yeah, I like that, man. What you got, man?
Like you said, good on and off the field. So like you, with the community doing for you, you know, like what we did the other day, tailgates, coming to the game, supporting, you got to give back to them. So like it's like a lot of different things we do, people know who he is because of the football games. And when you play good, everybody going to know your name. Everybody gonna know, hey, that's that kid from Natchez. You're a very good player, and you're a very good kid, because they see us what we doing, and they know everybody can't do the things we doing. That's something Coach said. Everybody can't be athletes. Everybody can't do this, do that. Everybody got their different mindset. So it's like being an athlete is different, and also dealing with your family is like, you know they care about you because they coming, they giving to coaches, they trying to see if your body right, this, that, you know. So
sacrificing all those hours, getting you there and back all your life, yeah. Mm-hmm. And what you guys too, you're representing all the old guys that are sitting over there that are going, man, this is my team right here, y'all. But then the other thing is, you know, that before we get out of here, the other thing is that you're representing the even kids that you may not. I always say you may not be teaching, but they're learning. So think about that with the kids that are below y'all. You may not be teaching, but they're learning from you. So always just keep that in mind. And I have no doubt with you two guys. I mean, I can tell I'm usually spot character pretty quickly, and Coach does a great job as well. So thank y'all for coming in. I'll pass it down to you for the last one, Joey.
When do you kind of get a feel of the team and how you're going to do?
For me, it'll be next Friday, as a matter of fact. Mm-hmm. When we hit the Jamboree versus Franklin County, I know about where we are, and then I can start sitting back more, breaking down film, and, you know, we can start trying to fit the pieces of the puzzle and that actually make us better. You know, I can't lie, last year being an offensive guy and we had struggles, I was all over the place, you know. You know, because I've never had problems scoring. And Sydney, you know, we would sit and talk, and I was super proud of Coach C and his staff on the defensive side of the ball, how they came out, they held us in games. But this year, you know, I feel like the Franklin County game, just like last year where we had problem scoring, I knew that was going to be an issue. So if we can score next Friday, then I think, you know, we'll be good. We can control the ball and keep those guys off the field more. And so the young guys that we have playing over there, they won't have to be on the field as much.
Fellas, we appreciate y'all coming out. Make sure you look good, number one. Make sure.
Oh, they talking about, looking good. We got
I like that.
5 sets of uniforms now.
Yeah.
We got gold helmets. We go gray. So I'm gonna make sure that they look good. I just leave them to play good.
I'm picking with you, but I mean, when you said it, when you look good, you feel good.
I feel the same way. You look good, feel good, play good.
That's right. That's right.
It.
Well, man, we appreciate you guys coming in. Excited for the year as always. Excited for your senior years, man. It's a huge time in your life. One of the best times in your life. So enjoy it, soak it up. No matter what the scoreboard say at the end of each game, just enjoy the moment. And man, we're here for you if we can do anything for you, and we appreciate y'all.
All right, we appreciate it.
All right, guys.
Always glad to be here.
Yes, sir. We're always glad to have you. We'll be right back after a quick break, and Joey and I will wrap it up with a little SEC talk.
Sounds good.
For more than 33 years, J&J has specialized in turning your dreams into a reality. When it's time to upgrade your kitchen countertops, bathroom vanities, or create that outdoor kitchen space you've always wanted, choose a company that provides tailored solutions and high-quality products.
The SawJet streamlines the process from the raw material to the customer.
Using the latest laser measurement process, digital design professionals, and Jetstream water injection cutting machine, J&J create the exact product to make your kitchen or bathroom the space you always wanted.
It allows us to provide an accurate cut every time.
Our locally owned business is your go-to source for personalized service. Let us oversee your project from beginning to end.
Here at J&J, we are striving to be the best at what we do in the Miss Lou.
Call us today at 318-336-8318 for a free consultation.
All right, guys, we're back. Great segment there with Natchez High football coach Steve Davis, along with Kendrell Washington and Josh Barnes. And we were just saying in the changeover between segments, just very impressive young men.
Very
right?
outstanding young men. We've just got their heads on straight, and man, you can tell they're serious about it.
yeah, no doubt about it, man. Man, I want to have our last segment here today. I want to have a little preseason fun. That's what you do in the preseason. You look back, you look ahead, you're all over the place.
Yeah,
we don't know what to do. We just got this energy in us. So today, let's look back a little bit. Okay. And I think let's start on the offensive side of the ball in the SEC. And let's go through and talk about 2 or 3 players at each position who we see as like the best to ever do it in the SEC, or the best that we've ever seen in the SEC. We're not going to talk NFL career. We're just going to go with college career here. Man, let's start at quarterback, man. Whenever you when you hear and obviously before we get started, you could say single season, career and all of that. I don't want to get that technical. I'm just the best football player that you saw on the field. Who are some of the quarterbacks that jump out to you?
Wow. Obviously, Tim Tebow in Florida. Man, there's been a lot of Archie and Peyton, and they certainly were outstanding, but there's been some good ones. You talk LSU, Joe Burrow. I don't know if you can get better than what he did. And Burt Jones even. I mean, the funny thing about it, a lot of people don't realize that they're going to put Burt Jones's number up this year, I think, at the stadium.
I think I did see that, yeah.
Yeah, he was actually sharing time with the running quarterback when he was at LSU. Charlie McClendon liked the 2 platoon quarterbacks, and you look back and you go, man, if Burt Jones would have played more, how much better would he have been?
What you named some good ones there, man. I'm thinking about some that you left off.
Okay.
There's an Auburn guy that none of us seem to have been able to stop for whatever reason.
Absolutely. Cam, the man.
He was a lot of, I'm not going to say he was a lot of fun to watch in college because
he was good.
He was very good, man. And you knew you were watching something special in real time. Mm-hmm. And him and Tebow, obviously, they had a lot of similarities as far as playing style. If you had to say your top 3 that you've that you've seen that you would take on your team if you had to take a top 3 SEC quarterbacks?
I would go Burrow, I guess Peyton Manning, and Burt Jones.
Okay. If we're talking college only, man, I'm definitely going Burrow for sure. I pulled up these numbers too. His single season year for total yards, number 2 is Johnny Manziel at 5,116. 5,116, that's number 2. Burrow at number 1, 6,039. So he's got 900 more yards than the next person in total yards. I mean, that was just an unbelievable year.
Really
so,
was.
I would say I would take Tebow, man. 2-time national champion. You just couldn't. You always felt like he was going to will the team to the just will it, man. And the third one to me is so difficult because there are so many, but I think just feeling helpless on the other side as an LSU fan, I would have to say maybe Cam Newton would be the guy. Just you couldn't stop the guy.
The big plays.
Big
play after big play.
Yeah, and I guess I kind of went a little bit of a newer, but I'm looking at some of these names right here, man. Danny Warfel, people forgot about. Jaden Daniels had an unbelievable year. Bryce Young, Tua, Arch, there's a Dak Prescott, Eli, Rex Gross. There's tons of them out there.
Yeah.
A lot of great ones, but
you think of the great ones Arkansas had, like Joe Ferguson and so many there.
Let's this is gonna go back, and you got a few years on. I'm nipping on you, man. I'm getting there, but this is
a few, right?
This is I'm catching you. I feel it more every day. But going into running back, man, this is where it's going to, I think, go back a little further to some of the guys that I may have not even had the opportunity to see play in real time. I know there's a couple. I know probably the top 2 are guys that I probably were too young to remember. Who are those 2?
Herschel Walker and Bo Jackson.
That's right. That's the guys I got. Yeah,
they were something. But like you say, there's been so many. Mark Ingram and Sean Alexander at Alabama. My goodness, they were so good. And gosh, there's been a bunch. But
so those 2 guys, would you say that those 2 guys are the
cream of the crop?
Yeah. Were they that good?
They were that good, absolutely.
You just knew you were watching something unbelievable?
Yes. Yeah, this is speed and the strength. Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
It's so funny because they were like right there in that early 80s, that same time period.
Yeah.
And all these years later, nobody seems to have surpassed them, at least in folklore. And sometimes I wonder, were those guys really that good? Or was it just gotten better over the years?
Yeah, they were good. They were that good.
Wow. You named some Bama running backs, and you left off one that might be the best of all of them, Derrick Henry.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, he was a beast.
Golly, man, he was something. I'm looking at these names here, though. So you're going. I think we're both going to take Herschel and Bo as the top 2. Here's some others, and we could pick from the third. But here's some names. You got Emmitt Smith, NFL all-time rushing.
Yeah,
we didn't even mention him.
Yeah.
Darren McFadden. Oh man. Actually, I'm gonna put Darren McFadden at my number 3. I can go ahead and tell you, he was unbelievable. Billy Cannon, Nick Chubb, Mark Ingram. You mentioned Kevin Falk was unbelievable.
Yes.
Leonard Fournette, Sean Alexander, Cadillac Williams. He was a great running back at Auburn. Just some great backs there. Man, who would you take in the third spot?
Man, I'd go Emmitt Smith.
Would you?
Yeah.
See, I don't remember what year was Emmitt there. Do you have a?
Gosh, he had to be in the
early 90s.
Early 90s, yeah.
Okay.
And he was just so hard to bring down. He wasn't real big, but he was fast, and his legs. He was a beast.
Yeah. See, I remember Emmitt Smith at college, but I don't remember. I guess I don't have memories. I have memories of McFadden just running all over the place.
Yeah.
And that Arkansas team that beat LSU in 2007, they had Peyton Hillis, McFadden, and there was
they were loaded.
John.
The Jones quarterback.
Jones. The Jones from running back too. They had 3 running backs.
The Matt Jones.
Matt was a quarterback,
Yeah.
but they had 3 running backs that all went on to play in the
right.
league.
Yeah.
That were amazing. Tight end, man. This is. There's been a lot of good ones too. Obviously, I'm looking at this. Brock Bowers is probably the cream of the crop, man. I don't know. Some other ones. Who are some of the ones that jump out to you over the years?
Let me look at your list and cheat some.
This is a little tough.
DJ Williams, yeah, he was really good. Evan Ingram from Ole Miss. And Aaron Hernandez, just a story in itself, right?
Yeah, and I was looking at Aaron Hernandez's name on there, and I was thinking, your brain automatically goes to the trouble down the road, and ultimately, losing his life and all that. But man, he was a really good player in college.
Yeah,
he was I might put him in my top 3 actually. Jason Witten right there at Tennessee, but Kyle Pitts at Florida. I don't know how to rank these guys, but I mean, you got Bowers, there's a lot of good ones.
Yeah, back in the day, that they were usually made for blocking, so it's certainly become a big part of the offense now.
I don't want to move down to receivers. I just kind of want to throw it out to both of us because I haven't even looked at this either. Some receivers that I can think of coming up. Obviously all the LSU guys have been amazing. Some of the other receivers that really jump out to me, man. Alabama had Julio Jones.
Oh my God!
I can remember watching him and Patrick Peterson just going at it. He was a beast, man. That so many of them. Cooper from Alabama, AJ Green from Georgia. He was an amazing. Mike Evans at A&M was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Jordan Matthews at Vanderbilt was unbelievable. Who are some of the ones that?
Josh Reed at LSU. I mean, he started out as a running back. They moved him to receiver, and man, he was something else. He was one of my top ones. Like you say, there's been some really good ones.
Actually, Josh Reed is number 4 on this list, and I'm looking at. Which is funny because I'm looking at this list. Jordan Jefferson's not even on this list, which is insane. But Justin Jefferson.
Amari Cooper. Oh boy, he was a good one.
Josh Reed, to your point too, that was before LSU really became like the wide receiver factory that it's become, and I think a lot of people don't give him the credit. You've got your Jamar Chases, your Justin Jefferson, your Odell Beckhams, your Landrys, Dwayne Bowes. I mean, you could go on and on and on with LSU at receiver, but I feel like people leave Josh Reed's name off that list a lot.
They do.
And he wasn't the biggest, he wasn't the fastest. He just knew how to get open. I still don't know how he was that good.
He was.
Devontae Smith. I don't know how you put these guys. We don't necessarily have to rank them. I just wanted to kind of run through that list because there's so many good ones. But I tell you what, man, Mike Evans at A&M was so good.
He was.
And he's really the main reason that I was telling people whenever Johnny Manziel went into the pros, I was like, I don't think he's going to be that great because, number one, you can't outrun everybody in the pros. Everybody's as fast as you are. And in a lot of the plays, he would throw it up in the air, and Mike Evans would just go up and beat everybody else. And I'm like, Mike Evans is going to be great in the pros.
And his scrambling gave them so much time to get open.
Yeah. And then lastly, man, before we get out of here, I wanted to run through some of the offensive linemen over the years. My computer's freezing a little bit. But who are some of the guys that you remember?
Well, the Hanna brothers at Alabama, John Hanna especially, man, Georgia's had some great ones. Will Campbell, I put Will Campbell up there from LSU, and
we had a couple from around here, didn't we? Ben, that's over in the Patriots now.
Ben Brown,
obviously not an all timer, but I mean a very good one. And Alan Faneca at LSU had a great. Michael Orr at Ole Miss was awesome.
There are so many. Yeah.
Chris Samuels at Alabama.
Andrew Whitworth.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Andrew Whitworth. Yeah.
But yeah, that's an all-star list. I don't think any other conference can get even close to that.
Yeah, a lot of talent, man.
Alabama's had some great centers too, and
yeah,
a lot of them were so smart. They would call, everything and just were.
Barrett Jones.
Oh, my goodness, yeah.
I couldn't stand that guy, but man, he had never called him for holding. I'm like, he's had to have held one time in like 2 years. You can't tell me he got it in hold one time. I'm like, come on, man. Well, anyway, man, I just kind of wanted to have a little fun and just kind of go through a little bit of memory lane this morning.
Good stuff.
Hopefully, some of the listeners are thinking they forgot about something.
Oh, you know it.
And that's all good because that's what this time of the year is for. But excited about high school football.
Yeah, it starts tomorrow with AC going to Bowling Green, and then got Cathedral hosting St. Al next week.
Okay.
So that's going to be fun. And like Coach talked about, Natchez at Vicksburg the 28th. Delta Charter is having a jamboree, and they just added Vidalia and Block and Delhi to it. So,
Okay.
and I think I just heard that Vidalia and Delta Charter game got moved to the Thursday before. So they're moving a lot of games in Louisiana now because of the shortage of officials. So we'll see more of that.
Yeah. Well, next week we'll have a game to recap and
Yeah.
some games to preview. So
There you go.
we're there, man. This is the last week without football to talk about.
There you
go. All right, man. Well, I appreciate another great day.
Absolutely.
I enjoyed coaching all them, and thanks to Coach and the guys for coming in and spending some time with us. And thank you to all the viewers out there for watching. We love doing this, and we hope you enjoy it too. Thank you to all of our partners who make this possible. Without you guys, we couldn't do what we do. And just God bless everybody out there. We'll see you later. We'll see you not next week. We won't be here next week. I'll be out of town, but the week after. Okay. But we'll do something. We'll catch up. We'll do a little quick thing. So.
Josh Lowe and a couple of his players.
That's right. Yeah. So God bless everybody out there, and as always, have a champion day.